In this video today, if you're thinking about moving to Goodyear, Arizona, we're going to cover where exactly to live. So if you look on a map, Goodyear is a very, very long suburb of Phoenix. So in this video, we're going to dissect what different neighborhoods are, what is there to do, and how far is that in proximity to other things in the greater Phoenix area. So without further ado, let's hop into my computer and I'll show you around Goodyear, Arizona. So as we said at the start of the video, so Goodyear, it is a suburb out on the west side of Phoenix, and the nice thing is that it's located straight off of I-10. So if you work downtown or if you travel to Sky Harbor Airport a lot, Goodyear is going to be very, very easy getting in and out of. We'll talk about traffic here in a second, but mainly the main thoroughway, obviously in and out of Goodyear, is going to be I-10, and then they just built this 303 highway that goes all the way up into the Northern Surprise area not too long ago. So pretty easy access getting in and out of Goodyear, and we'll touch on traffic, like I said, here in a second. But as you can see, if we zoom out just a little bit, so Goodyear is very, very long and skinny. It kind of reminds me of Scottsdale on the east side. It's very, very long and skinny, and a lot of Goodyear is not even developed yet. So all of this southern area of Goodyear, and especially as we zoom in more around this Cotton Flower neighborhood, there's a lot of development that Goodyear still needs to go through. So even if we go over onto the satellite view, you can just see that there's still, acres and acres of land, all especially along here on the southern half of Goodyear. And then if we go down by Estrella, this is all farmland still. So Goodyear is just beginning at the start of its growth, and especially here on the west side, you can just see this is all farmland and it is growing like absolute crazy. So the growth of Goodyear is just the beginning. So if you're watching this video in 4 years or 5 years, that map video is going to look very, very different. So just to start off, so this is one of the main areas in the Goodyear area, and this is around the Pebble Creek. So there's a ton of different shops and grocery stores and things to do around this Pebble Creek Parkway, and it's just on the west side of Goodyear. But you got your movie theater here, you got some main shopping, as well as you got a couple grocery stores and indoor trampoline park that's super, super cool. So one thing in general that you'll notice about Goodyear is a lot of the restaurants are going to be, more of your chains. So Texas Roadhouse, Applebee's, stuff like that, Cheddar's, as you can see here on the screen. So a lot of your restaurants, you're going to get that in Goodyear. You're not going to get as many mom and pop shops as you will in, say, the Phoenix area or Glendale. But the nice thing is that you're so close in proximity that it's just an easy shot away. So like I said, the Pebble Creek area, this is going to be a 55 and older community, actually all around this entire Pebble Creek area. This is all 55 and older. They do have 54 holes of golf, and the golf here is really, really good. Honestly, one of my friends, he lives just on the north side here, and I told him I can't wait. His mom lives in Pebble Creek, and I told him I cannot wait to move here. This place is rad. They have everything. They got pools, pickleball, tennis, you name it. Pebble Creek has it. It's an amazing, amazing spot. But just on the north side, and one of the really good things about Goodyear in general is that there's a lot of diverse housing options. So you can get a home, you can get into a condo in the low 300s, and you can get homes up to $1.5 million. So Goodyear it's very, very diverse. The nice thing, there's a lot of townhouses and condos up in the northern part of Pebble Creek. And again, the easy access, you have easy access to the 303 and I-10. So a lot of the homes up here, you can get, like I said, your budget goes a lot further. And then down here on the southwest or the southeast side of the northern part of the 20 or the I-10, there we go. The Preserve at Palm Valley, these are going to be $700,000 to $900,000 homes in general. So a little bit nicer and upper scale living here on the north side. And again, the best part about this and why I wanted to highlight it first is because I think this area has the most potential for future appreciation as well. You have easy access to the 303 and I-10. We have to spotlight Litchfield Park. It's right next to Goodyear, so it's pretty similar. But the Wigwam, they have 54 holes of golf out here. Amazing practice facilities. If you're a golfer, this is a really good spot to go. I love it. They have three very different 18 holes. So just on the east side of Goodyear, you have the Wigwam, and we'll talk about golf here a little bit more later. But just for some other shopping in the Goodyear area, you have Sam's Club, Home Depot just on the east side. You got Chick-fil-A. Like I said, it's going to be major chain restaurants throughout kind of the Goodyear and Litchfield Park area. So you got Sam's Club, and then Costco is just a little bit further east. But what is nice is they just developed there, and they're just even more so developing this area just west of Goodyear. So if you're in this northern area, this is only about 8 minutes on the highway. There's Costco. There's all kinds of different shopping, and this area is just beginning. Verrado is honestly a really cool neighborhood. We'll do a vlog there in the future. But just west, so you have Costco on both sides. So if one is more busy or one has cheaper gas or whatever, you're right in kind of the middle if you live up in this northern part of Goodyear. So once we move kind of to the southern part of Goodyear, as you can see, look, and especially when we went onto the satellite view, all these neighborhoods are pretty much brand new. They've all been developed within the last 15 to 20 years, all along this southern half. And there's all kinds of different diverse living here. You can get a brand new home for 400,000. You can buy a brand new home for 700,000. And it's all kind of sporadic throughout the neighborhood. So not one specific neighborhood is going to be much higher than the other. You're going to have a diverse living styles kind of throughout. A lot of the main stuff to do here in the southern area is you have the spring training. So you got the Cleveland Guardians, and then you have the Cincinnati Reds that play here in the Goodyear ballpark. Don't be too alarmed by the Goodyear Airport. This is mainly just for like private airplanes, so you're not going to get large commercial activity here in the southern area. One thing I should mention, and I should have started at the beginning with the northern half, you have Luke Air Force Base just on the north side of the Pebble Creek neighborhood in Goodyear. So if you don't like airplanes flying all around you, this might not be the best place for you to live. However, most people in the area, after about a day or two, they get used to it. So one thing to note, you do have a Luke Air Force Base just on the north side of Goodyear, and then you just have the small regional private airport down at the Goodyear Airport down south. So I'm really glad I'm recording this video when I am in this point in time, because Goodyear, I guess the city of Phoenix just announced that they're going to continue the sales tax that's funded all of the major highways. So 303, 101, 202, all of these major highways were funded by this tax, and they just accepted that it's going to run for another 20 years. Why is that important here? Because Goodyear, I'm telling you, this is just the beginning of the growth. Because what they're planning on doing is they're going to bring this 303 highway all the way down south, kind of just to right north of the Gila River. And then their plan, as of right now, is to connect this highway and bring it all the way, kind of through this wetlands area, and then connect back to the 202. If and when that happens, this entire southern Goodyear area, and especially southern Tolleson and the western side of Phoenix, this area is going to blossom, and it's going to grow like crazy. We just saw it go through with Levine once the 202 was built. There's new homes everywhere down here. Same exact thing is going to happen with Goodyear and southern Tolleson. So if you are an investor and you're thinking long-term appreciation, buying down here on the southern Goodyear area is going to be very, very beneficial, because it is going to take so much traffic off of I-10, and you're going to be right off of another major highway down on the southern 202. Or the highways, I think they're going to call it 12 or 16. I'm not exactly sure. It's still in the very baby phases. But this is going to be a major, major opportunity for the city of Goodyear, and especially if you're living down a little bit further in this Estrella Mountain range. So what are some other things to do here in the Goodyear area? You have Phoenix Raceway, and there's Tres Rios. There's a golf course down here as well. So if you love NASCAR and you want to be closer to the stadium, the Phoenix Raceway and the Tres Rios area, it's going to be a really good spot to live along this southern area. Southern Goodyear is very, very pretty because you're right at the base of the Estrella Mountain Park. The mountain park, you can do anything that you want. You can go, biking, you can go hiking, you can rock climb. There's some really, really good stuff down here in the southern Goodyear area, and like I said at the start of the video, this is all farmland. I mean, there's nothing down here. There's some really, really cool acreage homes down in the southern half of Goodyear, but for right now, this is all farmland. So I'm telling you, Goodyear is just beginning to grow, and a really good area for future appreciation once that highway is built. So speaking of the Estrella, this is going to be the Golf Club of Estrella and the Estrella Mountain Ranch. This is one of the most sought after neighborhoods in the entire Goodyear area, outside of, I would say, the Pebble Creek area for location. Estrella Mountain Ranch is going to be the second. This area is absolutely beautiful. As I said earlier, you're right at the start, or right at the base of Estrella Mountain Regional Park. And what's really nice too, you got two lakes that you can walk around. There's community amenities everywhere down here. They have what you need for like daily grocery shopping down here in this area. The number one complaint that we hear from most people that are thinking about moving down there, or we take them down there and show them homes, is just how far you are back to the I-10. So this is going to be about 20 to 25 minutes if you are living down in the Estrella Mountain Ranch area, back up to I-10, or you can take Indian Springs and just head over east and connect up with the 202. So if you are living in downtown Phoenix, or you travel to Sky Harbor a lot, Estrella Mountain Ranch might not be the best area for you, just because of how far and how long it will take just to get back up here. You're talking at least 50 minutes, and that's with no traffic. So it's definitely very, very far. But if you are at the point in your life where either you're working from home or you're retired, Australian Mountain Ranch is a really, really good spot. It's so pretty because you have the mountains right there, and they do have a 55 and older community down here in Australia as well. So it's really, really nice if you never have to leave the area. If you're in and out every single day, it might not be the best place for you unless you don't mind getting some windshield time in the car. So guys, that so far is our video so far. If you like this video, click the like button and comment down below. That makes us that helps us understand if you guys like this type of content, and subscribe to our channel. We cover everything there is to know about moving to Phoenix. And guys, if that is you, my name is Eric, and we help people just like you that are thinking about making a move either to the Goodyear area or any of the Phoenix metros. We moved here from Nebraska a couple years ago, and it's changed our life, and I absolutely love it down here, so I want to help you change yours. So if that's you, guys, pause the video and jot down our contact information. It is down below. Now, some other things, go watch our Goodyear pros and cons video as we kind of dive deeper into this. But one of my favorite things about Goodyear, A, I love how much future appreciation there is. But B, I love the access to golf courses. So you have the Pebble Creek area, not all of them. You can get on to Eagles Nest. You have the Wigwam area. You got Tres Rios down south. You have Verrado. This is just to the west. Guys, these are all within 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes if you're living in this kind of heart of Goodyear area. Once you go a little bit further north, the nice thing, all of these Sun City courses, you can play Sun City West, you can play down in Sun City. These are all going to be within about 15 to 20 minutes. So within, like I said, within about 15 to 20 minutes, you have access to 25 to 30 golf courses between the Sun City area, Sun City West, and all the courses in Goodyear. So if you go a little bit further out, GCU, this is a really, really good course. 51st, there we go. It's a really 59th, there we go. It's a really, really good course, and you can play for $50 walking in the wintertime. It's an absolute steal. And then you have Aguila down here in the southwest part of Phoenix. So again, you have really, really good access to golf, all within about 25 to 30 minutes. So if you're a golfer like me, Goodyear is going to be an amazing spot. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, Goodyear is going to be awesome because of the proximity to the Australian Mountain Regional Park, and then you have the White Tank Mountains on the west. So you have two options of unlimited hiking, unlimited, mountain biking, unlimited climbing. The west side is really, really good, and it's only the common theme throughout this video, guys, is Goodyear is just beginning to, see its blossoming. One of the main drawbacks, again, is just how far it is to the airport. So, for example, if we type in, Pebble Creek here, and then we go to Sky Harbor Airport, you're looking, this is best case, right now, 30 minutes. During traffic, I'm telling you, I-10 is an absolute disaster from between about 7 and 9 a.m. And then a little bit later in the afternoon. Honestly, it starts about 2:30 and it goes all the way till 6. So if you are traveling in and out, if you will have a job that is in, the downtown Phoenix area, or if you have to go even further out to Old Town, just know you are going to be sitting in traffic all day, every day. It's going to be a little bit long, and you're going to put quite a bit of miles on your car. Now, if you're traveling outside of those times, it's really, really nice because there's you're only 25 miles away from downtown airport. So without traffic, it's really, really good. But I'm telling you, I-10, especially just west of the I-17, it can get absolutely crazy. For more of like your everyday shopping, Goodyear, the Pebble Creek area is going to have most of what you need. If you are thinking of more of like an outlet mall or, a little bit bigger shopping, you got the Westgate area up here on the west side of Goodyear, Glendale, I'm sorry. And they have, like you can see here, they got Lululemon. It's a really good outlet mall, and they have a lot more options, and Cardinals are out on the west side as well. For like major shopping in some of the best malls in Phoenix, you're going to have to go all the way into the Old Town area at the Fashion Square, or head down to Chandler into the Chandler Fashion Square as well. So from Goodyear, again, you're looking at probably 45 minutes at least, maybe an hour down to the Chandler Fashion Square, depending, again, on traffic. So hopefully with the long-term plans of what they're planning to do with Goodyear is take this highway down and connect it to the 202. I'm telling you, I think that is really going to put Goodyear on the map even more than it already is. But right now we live in the Ahwatukee area, and if we ever move out to the suburbs, Goodyear is for sure going to be the area that we are thinking about moving to. So, that kind of pretty much wraps it up of everything you kind of need to know about before moving out to Goodyear. The biggest takeaways from this video, guys, is that if you are living out here, it's a really, really good spot. Once you're there, traffic can be pretty bad getting in and out of for now. But if they move forward with the plans that they think that they're going to, I think it's really going to help alleviate Goodyear, and this entire southern Goodyear area is going to blow up with even more houses. So highly recommend Goodyear. It's a really, really good spot to check out. And if you are thinking about making a move, let's just pop out, drive a couple neighborhoods and see if it's a fit for you. Outside of that, we have a couple areas that we can recommend. So guys, that pretty much wraps it up of where to live in Goodyear. If you have any questions, comment down below. And again, reach out to us. We're here to help, and we want to help make your move to Goodyear, Arizona as smooth and as easy as possible. So thanks for watching. Check out the other videos on our channel, and we'll see you soon.